What's up, guys? Feast your eyes and hang tight. We're about to go on a helmet cam ride here on the holy grail of Yamaha Enduros. This is a 1971 RT360. Right behind it, we have the previous year's model, the 1970. That one's not for sale. That's Kenny Jr.'s personal collector. He's bringing that to Mid-Ohio. Unfortunately, this one is for sale, and luckily for you, it is. It's the finest, cleanest RT we've ever seen. This was restored by a RT DT aficionado. Complete frame-off restoration. We'll get into the details later as we're riding around, but feast your eyes on it. 2 years only with the badges, and actually, I believe this is absolutely the most desirable of the 2 years. The yellow and black doesn't do as much for me as the black and red with the silver fenders, and this looks better than the day it came out of the showroom floor, out of the crate. Now, if you look over here, we've got another 360. Actually, this is the set. You own two of these and a 125, right? He's just sold his 250. This is Kenny's Kaplan America version of the RT. This is a 73 version, correct? Right, 1973. It's got a unique paint job with the American Fighter insignia on it, and just a really cool piece. It's a resto mod. It has all the paint removed from the tank. It's been clear coated, and some American military insignias on it. And we've got Kyle here about to send it on it, so he's got the matching helmet. Junior and I are going to go for a ride on the RTs. We're going to take it up to the tower here. So without further ado, let's fire these up. I think if you've seen the pictures, you know this thing is absolutely stunning, and it rides as good as it looks. So hang on tight. We're going to take it for a rip. These are go, baby. Fires right up. This RT1 has received a complete frame-off restoration by someone who's very knowledgeable about these bikes. Again, Junior's going to have the complete write-up in the description of the eBay ad for the bike, listing exactly what was done to it. We have clean title in hand. It was owned by the same guy for 32 years, and it was in good condition, and an awesome candidate to do a frame-off 100-point restoration. This thing's so easy to start with the compression release. No problem. Let's go up to the tower. Ready? Let's go. This is the beauty of having an Enduro. You're not trapped to just off-road riding. You get on the road and send it. This thing pulls so nice. Carbureted perfectly. I went over the list of what was done in the restoration, and the bike was completely dismantled right down to the frame. A true frame-off restoration, completely dismantled and rebuilt from the crank up. The cases were split. It's got all new bearings in the bottom end, including the crank bearings. All new seals, including the crank seals, the kickstarter seal, the shifter seal. The engine was bored third over, so it's probably more like a 370 at this point. Third over bore, and then the cylinder, after it was bored, was professionally honed. Brand new pistons and rings, top end bearings, circlips, everything's brand new. I'm telling you straight up, you can look all you want, but you will not find a nicer DT than RT or DT than this one. And this is absolutely the one that's going to be going up in value the most. This is the most beautiful one. There's a few changes from the 71 that I'm riding versus the 1970 that Junior's riding. His is if you take a close look, the rear shocks are a little bit different. They improved the 71s. The seat's a little bit better on the 71, and a few other minor changes. But other than that, they're pretty much the same. Engine and everything. They're a lot of fun. It definitely is a bike that appeals to the younger generation. Also, Kenny's got 3 of these that he bought with his own money. For good reason. They're just a blast to ride. This one's turnkey. I'm telling you straight up, if you came to our shop and said, okay, I got a 1971 RT1 or any 1971 motorcycle for that matter, and said I want a complete frame off restoration done, take it down to the frame, Take every single bearing, every single seal, every single gasket on the entire motorcycle, order all brand new ones, new tires, new chain, rebuild the suspension, do a world-class paint job on it, new tank badges, all new tires, tubes, all new chain, sprocket, brakes, brake seals, everything on the brake system, brand new, along with new cables. And you said, will you give me a quote on it? I won't even sit down and start writing a quote unless you're willing to spend over $7,500, because that's what I guarantee you, that's what it's going to cost. The amount of hassle it is, it's hard for me to talk with this helmet cam on, because my cheeks are getting squeezed so badly that I'm like biting my cheeks. I was spitting out blood last time I got off the damn thing. I definitely got to change this helmet setup because it's not working for me. But in any event, I'm telling you straight up, I would not touch a restoration on this for less than, to this level, for less than $7,500, and I'd want $5,000 up front just to be sure I wasn't working for free for a year for nothing, because it's a lot of work doing these restorations, a lot of work. Hey, follow me. Hey. There's the beauty of these. You can take them off-road. Look at the view from up here by the tower. You can see all the way up to Mount Tom in Massachusetts from here. It's pretty wild. You see the planes actually flying below us over here. This is the beauty of the Enduro right here. Take it anywhere you want. You're not confined by just roads with this bike. Listen to this thing idle. Now that's music to my ears. All of the hardware is all brand new. The chrome is in perfect shape. The engine cases are polished. The head's in beautiful shape. No dents or dings on the exhaust. In fact, the finish on the bike, I think, is a little finer than what it came from the factory with. The rear wheel. Hey, Kenny, did you put a new rear wheel on it too? I know it's got a new front wheel. Looks like a new rear wheel too. It looks like a brand new rear wheel. The front one is new.
Can't confirm or deny that, but I know it looks.
The forks are beautiful. It's just an absolutely stunning machine. Totally gone through. Again, in the description will be, in the eBay ad will be a complete write-up of everything that was done to it. The grips and levers are perfect. Here's the 1970 model that Junior's riding. If you know, there's no turn signals on this bike right here. This is the only Yamaha RT we've gotten in ever that had turn signals on it. It was a really rare factory option.
These are NOS Yamaha Enduro turn signals.
NOS Yamaha Enduro turn signals. If you could even 100% correct, if you could even find these, they'd be extremely expensive. The taillight looks brand new. It may be, in fact, and I know the headlight is new. It's got a brand new NOS headlight. So this is a no expense spared, frame off, complete cosmetic and mechanical restoration. And it's got, how many miles did he put on it since you restored it? Do you know?
Oh man,
very few. And it still has the nubs on the tires, so
probably under 100.
Under 100 miles. The tank badges look brand new. The decals are beautiful. The shocks look brand new. Chain and sprockets are new. I mean, it's all there in the write-up. Bottom line is, it's also got top-of-the-line Shinko tires. They make one of the best enduro tires you can get. Beautiful piece. Let's ride it back down the shop.
Hey, Pop, so
want to switch bikes?
Walk down here and get a good view of the bikes.
Okay.
With the tower in the background.
This is what it's all about, folks. Riding a cool place like this with family and friends. Can you see the tower?
Yeah.
Look at that. Wow. This is the Fox Hill Tower in Vernon, Connecticut, about a half a mile up the road. The museum's literally right down there, maybe 3/4 of a mile. They're very close to where we are here. That dog looks hungry. I don't know if that dude's feeding him. Tell this old dude, give your dog a cheeseburger. That dog looks hungry, Kenny. We should go rescue him. Let's beat that guy up and take his dog like your grandmother would have done. Your great-grandmother. Let's go kick his ass and take the dog. Feed him a hamburger. Poor thing. Anyways, she's a beauty. Runs and rides like brand new. We'll take our rip down the back roads here. Hey, you want to ride this one so I can film it being ridden? Sure. We'll switch bikes so you can watch this one rip down the road. This is the previous year's model. Feels very similar. Suspension feels a little bit better on the other one, I noticed. Feels a little tighter. Got new springs and oil in the front forks on that one, so it's a little stiffer. A little bit better dampening. What a beautiful machine though, huh? The decal on the back of the seat cover, it's an NOS seat cover. It looks brand new, the writing on it. Very nice. Brake light works perfectly. Call them the demo, the turn signals. That's something you're not going to find on another, not original Yamaha NOS turn signals. It just, you're not going to find them. Super rare. You're not going to find roads like this unless you're in California either. They're not allowed to make roads this steep anymore. Be a lot of fun in the winter. .360's got a lot of torque. Definitely a lot more torque than a 125, and considerably more than a 250. And it's basically 3 times the power a 125 has, and about 50% more than the 250, literally. So displacement wise, it's much bigger. You don't have to rev it out. It's got a lot of torque right off of idle. Probably has more torque at 1300 RPM than a 125 does at redline. And that, that pays dividends if you're going to ride 2 up at all. These are great bikes for riding with passengers. They come with the buddy pegs. If you want to take your girl to the beach or to the store or use it as transportation in the city, they're excellent city bikes. But most fun in the country when you can do what we're doing, ride them around, take them off-road a little bit. It's a lot of fun. Well, that was fun. Definitely a great way to wind up the afternoon here. It's about 5 o'clock. It's been a great day. Great way to end it with a nice ride on the vintage Yamaha Enduro bikes. One other difference between the 1970 and the 71, the ignition is up on the dash, which makes it a little easier to turn the key on and off. But just a beautiful piece for sure. The 1973 version didn't have tank badges on it, so the two most desirable years are these two. These are the only 2 years that they came with the actual Kaplan style tank badges. As you can see, this one has no badges, so just graphics. A little bit of subtle changes year to year for sure. You note the seat on the 71 is a little bit flatter and larger for a passenger in the rear, which is great if you're going to ride 2 up. The seat extends back a little farther and a little wider. There were some complaints about the 1970 seat being a little bit on the small side, so this one has the correct style Tanaka mirror, rear view mirror. And this is a compression release, makes it super easy to start. It's easier to kick than a 125 with the compression release. Brand new headlight again. So that's about it, folks. If you have any questions about this bike, give us a call, 860-454-7024. We can ship it anywhere in the country. If you'd like to come to one of our events, please do. We've got 6 3-day events here at the museum with antique motorcycle shows and motorcycle races and bands and all kinds of shenanigans going on. So it's a rock solid investment quality motorcycle that's sure to bring a return on investment in more than just dollars, but smiles per mile and years of fun with little to no maintenance because it's all brand new. Take care of it, it'll take care of you. So good luck bidding on it. Please, if you have not yet, hit the subscribe button on our channel. Hit subscribe. It's easy to do, and it helps us grow our channel and provide more fun, great content like this. So good luck bidding on it. God bless America.